it's like these women have lived the first half of their lives like ghosts. They have no idea who they are, how to be who they are, how to be comfortable, how to even speak for themselves. They are so accustomed to following rules, to being seen but not heard. It, it
So much
is
so that it crushes
blowing
their
my
autonomy.
mind.
So here's what helped me
Yes.
understand how they got there, okay? When you hear something like you're supposed to be seen and not heard, it shows you that if surrendering my autonomy is what gets me rewarded, right? Then being myself, my authentic self must be dangerous. So I can't do that. And when I don't know what to do, I do what I'm told to do. This was by design. This was by design. I need for you to be compliant, quiet, and useful. Whatever you do on the other side of that, I don't care. You want to go heal, go ahead. Go watch some Oprah, go sit, sing Kumbaya. I don't care how you have to heal. That's of no importance to me. And unfortunately, because I grew up in a hair salon, I could see the dysfunction from the time I was a very small child. When I would ask questions about men, for example, because they got the worst taste in men. They are picking some
Mm-hmm.
losers. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
what did he even
Mm-hmm.
do to attract you, Miss Janice? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have
Mm-hmm.
several questions.
Mm-hmm.
And when you listen to their advice about men, it's so unfortunate. I think about what I was taught. Nothing. You go out into the world
Mm-hmm.
blank and then you just figure it
Mm-hmm.
out. And you're really
Mm-hmm.
putting somebody who has no practice with self advocacy. They have no practice with knowing what they want, like you said, and actually saying what they want. So now they get out in the world with a man who is looking at them, since they don't know what they want. What can I use you for? What can I treat you like?
Yep.
What
Yep.
problem can you fix for
Yep.
me? And because their
Yep.
autonomy was disregarded, they follow the rules given to them in these relationships, situationships, and they just go
Mm-hmm.
along to get along
Mm-hmm.
because, again, when they don't know what to do, they do what they're told. And
Yeah, but then half their lives are gone.
more than half, because the neuroplasticity is gone. I can't even make you think different to make you move a different way. If I can get a woman and she's younger, if I could get a young girl, 10, 12 years old, she's going to be
Mm-hmm.
outspoken. She's going to be hobby
Mm-hmm.
driven. She's going to know exactly what her place is in this world and what she wants to do with it. She's going to know what problems she can solve and which ones she should leave. She's going to understand her limits much better than a woman who has been told, do what I say, and then now go figure it out. Can you imagine how
Mm-hmm.
helpless these women must feel? Like it's easy to
I'm
sit back
seeing
and
it.
judge them, but when I try to understand that thing, I'm like, damn, baby, your mother didn't teach you anything about sex. So how do you advocate for yourself sexually? You don't know what you like.
Yep.
I have
Yep.
a personal group where I teach them self-pleasure. I teach them
Okay.
self-exploration, because if you don't know what you like, how you
What?
gonna ask somebody else? If you don't feel comfortable with
Okay.
your body in the mirror, then you're going to be shy and timid in the
Mm-hmm.
bedroom. You'll never reach. I talk to them about the orgasm gap and how 96% of
Mm-hmm.
men finish and they have an orgasm when they're done. But the percentages for women are so skewed because they're scared to tell the truth for fear of hurting some man's feelings. If he's not doing it right, then why don't you speak up? Was my question. They don't even know what they like. They don't even know what they like. So how do you advocate for yourself as a full whole woman
Mm-hmm.
who in your 40s and 50s, your sexual urges are up? How do you even express
Mm-hmm.
how you like to be pleased?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what
Mm-hmm.
it takes to be pleased? Do you know what it takes to bring you peace? Do you know what it's like to have a person look at you and say, I like her and not what she can do for me? No, most of them
Yep.
have no idea.